Hello, I am Test Drive and welcome to episode 10 of Forza Motorsport 1. And in this episode, there's all my stats and stuff. And we are going to be using the Subaru 2.5 RS, but we are going to upgrade it first for the all-wheel drive event, which of course is going to be all D-class cars. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a turbo on here. But you see, the acceleration goes up to 5.3. That's the highest acceleration of any other car in D-class as far as I know. The highest they ever go is 5. So you have a decent advantage. Whoa. EJ20T. EJ25. You can put the 2TB engine in this thing. Interesting. And for good measure, I'll put some exhaust on it. I don't think you can. No, you can't do anything in the exterior of this car, sadly. All right, I'm gonna call it good. I don't really care about the handling. It'll still handle decently. And so we'll go race back to amateur, and we're going to be doing the all-wheel drive event, as I mentioned in the last episode, and we're going to get a 240SX, which is pretty cool. Ooh, Blue Mountains. See, totally not panorama. Totally not panorama. And we have Silverstone 2 and Road Atlanta full as well. So let's get started on Silverstone. And so here we are in our first race at Silverstone. Okay, this car's going to do fairly well. I do believe so. Come on, you have better acceleration than Audi TT. Yeah. Get out of here, Audi TT. I don't like this. Being pushed off the track thing. But yeah, this is one of my favorite weird cars in the entire game. I'm gonna do some weird. But it's one of my favorite weirder cars in this game because it's not in any other Forza game. I don't know of it any like the 2.5 RS in any other game really, and I've actually started like looking at these in real life, and they're really expensive, like 6 or 7 grand for an okay one. So. But yeah, it's a coupe, which is also interesting, and it's not a 2TB. So, it's kind of strange. But also neat. And as I mentioned, it is definitely very fast when you just put some power upgrades on it and you leave it in D class. Because I was having struggles here with the Delta. Was the same cars I'm against. Actually, yeah, it was the Delta, it was the European Open, but still, it was the Audi TT and the Volkswagen R32. I was having problems with those with the Delta, the Lancia Delta, but with this, they're just nothing. Nope, they're gone. Laters. That's not the way this car looks, too, because it has the giant fog lights and all that cool shit as well. Sure, I don't think this is actually an American market car. No, it's not. I don't think. I can't tell. I can't tell if those are front marker lights or if those are just turn signals. So, huh. It is left-hand drive, so maybe it is. Yeah, we're almost done with this race, too. Which is pretty fucking cool. Oh yeah, I just realized another track that's in this game that hasn't ever really came back as itself. A version of the name came back, but not the actual track. But I'll get to that whenever we actually get to races that are on that track. And 54 credits because the car isn't rare at all. Alright, we're here on our second race at Road Atlanta. Road Atlanta seems to be used a lot in this game. Alright, and the second. Later. I mean, actually, the Audi TT is very closely matched to this thing, but not quite good enough. 2.5 RS Master Race. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't make that turn. Oh yeah, full course. Almost forgot about that. Almost made it right there. This is actually the first time we've been on this on the full track, haven't we? On the full course of Road Atlanta. It's very foggy up ahead, which is strange. It does look really foggy for whatever reason. And this turn was going 122 miles per hour, which is nothing compared to some of the other cars I've driven through here. Specifically the fucking Celica. Actually, I don't know if the Celica was going much faster than that at all. Because it wasn't the full course even, so maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I can't remember, honestly. But 5 seconds ahead of second place. This car does not sound like a Subaru, by the way. I can barely hear it, but it definitely does not sound like a Subaru. Can confirm. Doesn't have that kind of sound, you know? There's a Chevy badge up there. I just realized. What you doing there, bud? And it's like you can't even hardly see it while actually racing. It's over there. Huh, strange. Almost locking in my brakes because I'm taking these turns way too fast. But I think I've pretty much got this victory secured by now. I like this car a lot. They're fun. It's cool to look at too, because it's a two-door Impreza, and it's been, you know, 17 years since the last two-door Impreza. Yeah, it has been 17 years, hasn't it? Because there was never a two-door Bug Guy, and then past that there were none. So, yeah, 2000 GC8 was the last two-door. Huh. I think this one's a 99 in this game. And across the line, winner, chicken dinner. 5,400 credits. I goofed a little bit apparently. And let's continue on. Alrighty, let's get started on Blue Mountain Raceway for the first time in this Let's Play. This is a pretty neat track because it's fucking Bathurst. That's why it's cool. Well, it's almost exactly like Bathurst, almost. It's not perfectly correct, but the feel of it's there, and the sharp turns and shit. Like, I'm pretty sure this isn't the same as... Well, it might be the same as Bathurst. I don't know. I'd have to actually, like, run them side by side. Like, run a video of each to actually know, like, what the main differences are. I don't think the track is nearly as tight in this game as it is in real life. Like, danger close to wall at all times in real life. And it looks like I'm going to have some AI running along with me in this one. Because I'm not very good at this track. I'm not good at fucking Bathurst either. I'm good at neither of them. Son of a bitch. Go away, Audi TT. Go away. Still in sports cars. What? I'm slowing down way too much for these turns, but as long as I'm in first and I'm not running into walls, I guess it's okay. I think this is supposed to be the section that has yeah, where you do... I don't know. I don't know what section is what in this fucking track, to be completely honest. All I know is that this is what it's like in this game. Make the turn. And And we're on the home straight. Yep, I'm going to pull away here probably. And then this part, which you can go flat out in this game. Well, at least with slow cars like this. Not really fast cars. But this car's got a really short gear ratio. I'm going to do some tests real quick, since the AIs are nowhere to be seen. So, we're at 80. Yeah, it does. 3,500 RPMs at 80 miles per hour that's pretty short. Do a nice slide around here. I don't really try to do it, but whatever. And back to the parts I don't really know. Or I do know, but like, I'm new here. Kind of. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've played most of this game. I've played it some since well, I don't know since what, but I've played it some recently-ish, but not like enough to really fucking actually know what I'm doing. Obviously, as I run off the track. And around second to final corner before the straight. There's kind of only 2 corners after this. Gas running out? It is. I'm almost down to 3/4 of a tank after 2 fucking laps of this track. What the hell? That's weird. That's a lot of fuel used. But it's not really showing up in this heads-up display though. That's kind of strange. Like in the other one it's showing it's almost down to 3/4 and this is like barely under full. Huh. I wonder if it's a glitch or something with the X-Backs 360 emulation. But it doesn't matter because I win. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool. You got 5,400 credits, not quite to level 13. And let's go get my prize car. The 240 S14. I love the 240. I'm going to be driving this sometime soon probably. As soon as I possibly can, really. But yeah, 155 horsepower, 156 foot-pounds of torque, because it's only the K24. It's not the fucking, I guess SR20 was the Sylvia engine. Yeah, it's pretty fucking neat. I always liked that it was a prize car. Yeah, because that and the Sylvia are both in this game. So, I don't know what's going to happen after this for episodes-wise. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. And I'll leave this up. I am out of here. See ya.